Billy's Adventure. The tank engines on the island of Sodor loved to pass the school on the branch line. Thomas and Emily take it in turns to collect and pick up the children in the mornings and the afternoons. Percy delivers supplies whenever they are needed. But Billy, the orange tank engine, loves to pass the school the most. He blows his whistle to the children whenever he passes, and the children cheer and wave to him as he passes by. One day the Fat Controller came to Knapford Station to see the engines. Thomas, Percy, Emily, Molly and Billy were all there. They were waiting for their jobs. "I have a job that needs doing today," he said. "I need an engine to collect Mary Marvel from the airfield and take her to the school." Billy and Molly were puzzled.
"Who's Mary Marvel?"
asked Molly. "She went to see the little engines a long time ago," said the Fat Controller. "Mr. Percival rang me up and suggested that I invite Mary Marvel to the school. Then she can tell a story to the school children." All the engines were excited. They all wanted to collect Mary Marvel. "Please, sir," asked Billy politely, "may I collect Mary Marvel?" The Fat Controller smiled. "Well, Billy," he said, "as you asked so politely, you can collect her from the airfield." Emily and Molly were surprised.
"But I wanted to collect Mary Marvel,"
moaned Emily. "You can collect the children and take them to the school today, Emily," said the Fat Controller. "The rest of you have other work to do." So Billy puffed away to collect some coaches. He had soon collected some coaches and he set off to the airfield. He was very excited.
"I wonder what story she is going to tell,"
he thought to himself. He thought a lot about Mary Marvel, all the way to the airfield. Harold was waiting for him, but he didn't look happy.
"What's wrong, Harold?"
asked Billy as he puffed in. "Mary Marvel is not feeling happy," explained Harold. Billy saw Mary Marvel and realised Harold was right.
"Hello, Miss Marvel,"
smiled Billy.
"Cheer up, the school children are looking forward to seeing you."
But Mary Marvel was worried.
"If I don't come up with a good story today, the children will be disappointed,"
she sighed sadly.
"But you have lots of stories to tell,"
said Billy.
"Everyone loves your stories." "That's very kind of you to say, Billy,"
smiled Mary.
"But I want a new story to tell the school children."
Billy now understood why Mary was upset. Trying to keep a smile on, he blew a cheerful whistle. "Jump aboard, Miss Marvel," he whistled,
"and maybe you may see things on the way that might help you think up a good story."
Mary Marvel boarded the train, and Billy puffed away.
"Bye, Harold,"
called Billy. Billy puffed along the track towards the school, but he was worried about Mary Marvel. He was thinking how he could help her. He was sure he could help her come up with a good story, but he wasn't sure where to begin. Billy puffed up towards a junction. His signal was red. Billy decided to look around and see what could make a good story, but nothing came to mind. Just then, Daisy, the diesel rail car, rolled up alongside. She was taking passengers along Thomas's branch line.
"Hello, Billy,"
she purred.
"What are you doing?"
Billy told Daisy about Mary Marvel, and she needed a new story to tell the school children.
"I'm going to help her come up with a good story,"
he explained.
"That will be a nice surprise for her."
Daisy laughed.
"You can't come up with a good story, Billy," she chuckled. "You don't know where to begin."
This made Billy cross. "I'll come up with a good story," he said. "Just you wait and see."
"That'll be the day,"
laughed Daisy.
"A tank engine thinking up stories."
And she purred away, giggling. Billy didn't like being laughed at. He thought Daisy was being rude. Then his signal changed to green and he puffed away. But further up the line, a workman flagged him down. Billy's driver applied the brakes and stopped beside the workman. "That track ahead is blocked," he said. "Harvey and the workmen are clearing up Oliver's broken trucks." Billy was worried.
But I need to get Miss Marvel to the school,
said Billy. I'm sorry, Billy, but I cannot let you through, said the workman. Come on, Billy, said Billy's driver. We'll have to go back to the junction. Billy knew he had no choice. He puffed sadly back to the junction. As he approached the signal box, Billy whistled to the signalman. Billy stopped beside the signal box, and the signalman came to see what was happening. The track ahead is blocked, sir, Billy explained, and I need to get Miss Marvel to the school. The signalman thought for a moment. The only track you can take is the hedge track, he suggested, but it's old and overgrown. That'll have to do, smiled Billy. Miss Marvel is my main concern now. So the signalman agreed. He set the points, and Billy set off for the hedge track. As Billy puffed onto the old track, he could see that the track was very old. He felt the bushes brush against his boiler. Ow! Ouch! He cried. Mary Marvel was worried. She looked out of the window and saw Billy was struggling. She wanted to say something, but couldn't think what. Don't worry, Miss Marvel, groaned Billy. We'll get to the school on time. I'll make sure of that. Mary Marvel sat back and watched as Billy pushed his way through. He pushed and puffed and puffed and pushed, but he wouldn't give up. At last Billy puffed onto the branch line. He was covered in branches, leaves and twigs, but that didn't bother him. He raced to the school as fast as he could. At last the school came into sight. Billy could see the Fat Controller was waiting for him. Billy whistled loudly as he could. He puffed in, out of puff. His cheeks were bright red. The Fat Controller was very surprised to see Billy in a mess. Billy, what's happened to you? He asked. Mary Marvel climbed out of the train and was shocked to see Billy in a mess as well. I'm sorry, Miss Marvel. I'm sorry, sir, groaned Billy. I had trouble getting here. My route was closed due to broken trucks, so the signalman had to send me down the hedge track. It was the only route I could take to get to the school. I had to push and push my way through the overgrown bushes. I'm sorry, Miss Marvel. I just wanted to get you here on time. Mary Marvel listened. And I wanted to help you think of a good story, but I decided to put that aside so I could concentrate on getting you here, finished Billy. Mary Marvel smiled. Actually, Billy, she said, you did help me come up with a good story. Billy was puzzled. Your journey and determination to get me here, it was a wonderful idea for a story, Mary Marvel explained. I shall tell the children about your adventure. Billy was very happy. Now Mary Marvel had a story to tell. So that afternoon, Mary Marvel told the school children about her ride on Billy. She explained all about Billy's adventure. The school children were so happy to hear the story. They all cheered and clapped when the story was finished. Thank you, Billy, smiled Mary Marvel. You helped me come up with a very good story. Billy, you have proved yourself to be a really useful engine, smiled the Fat Controller. Billy felt very proud of himself. He was very happy to have helped out, but he felt very proud to be a really useful engine.